Hey everybody, it's me Joe and I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you a really fun listening exercise that's all about world records. I'm going to talk to you about 5 people who are the best at what they do and what they were able to accomplish. I'm going to give you 8 questions to listen for. So you're going to have to pay close attention and challenge your English, okay? There's also going to be probably some new vocabulary to try and figure out. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you all the answers, and there will be something special, a secret something, for only the best students at the end of the video. I hope you stick around and check that out. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name's Joe. I teach English to foreign students at a university in Canada. And if you want my help to improve your English, I think you should subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. All right, let's get on to the questions. So here are the questions to listen carefully for while I read. Number 1, what country was Lee Redmond from? Number 2, what form of transportation did I mention with the fingernails story? Number 3, how tall was Robert Wadlow by age 5? Number 4, how much does Jyoti Kisanji Amje weigh? That's a hard name to pronounce for me. I hope I got it right. Number 5, what dreams did she accomplish? Number 6, where did Malala Yousafzai grow up? Another difficult name for me. Number 7, how old was she when she spoke at the United Nations? And number 8, how many square meters was the largest pizza? All right, so those are the 8 questions. Listen carefully, okay? Here we go. So the first world record is about the longest fingernails by a female. This was accomplished by a woman named Lee Redmond, and she's from the United States. In 2008, her fingernails, you won't believe it, her fingernails were 8.65 meters long. To give you an idea how long that is, it's about the same length as a school bus. Okay, that's incredible. She started in 1979, and she had to put olive oil and nail hardener on her nails, about 1.5 bottles of it every day, to keep them strong so they wouldn't break. And if you've seen the pictures here, looks like she's handicapped and she can't use her hands, but she swears she could. She could make tea, she was able to cut her kids' hair, and she could use a mobile phone, all with those nails. Incredible. Unfortunately, she had a car accident in 2009 and her nails broke. Okay? And here's an interesting thing. The male is a guy named Melvin Booth. He has the longest nails. His were 9.05 meters long. So even longer than hers. Incredible. Let's go on to the next one. The tallest man ever was a man named Robert Wadlow. And in June of 1940, his height was 272 centimeters tall. That is an incredible height. Wow, you'd really be looking up at him. And interestingly, his parents were regular sized. They were not tall people, they were just regular sized people. And by age 5, he was 163 centimeters tall. Age 5. So that's about the size of an average woman. And by age 8, he was 180.3 centimeters tall. He was taller than his father. Wow, imagine the clothes they had to buy for that kid. He would grow out of them each week. All right, let's go on. The next one is the shortest woman. This is a woman named Jyoti Kinsanji Amje. I'm not sure about the pronunciation. She's from central India, and as of 2009, she was 61.95 centimeters tall, and she only weighed 5.4 kilograms. Now, the difficulty of being that short, everything has to be custom made for you. Your clothes, your jewelry, plates, cutlery. Imagine everything because your tiny little hands, tiny little clothes, all right? Now, she also had big dreams, though. Her big dreams is she wanted to travel, she wanted to see the world, and she wanted to act, okay? And by 2014, she did accomplish those things. And she even met the smallest man in the world, Chandra Bahadur Danji. I'm not sure about the pronunciation there either, but also very small fellow. All right? Now, just because you're short doesn't mean you can't have big dreams. So they're inspiring. Let's go on to the next one. The next record I want to talk about is super special and very important to me. This is the youngest Nobel Prize winner. And this was won by Malala Yousafzai. I got to check out. I should have checked out how to pronounce that. But I just know her as Malala. In 2014, she was 17 years old, and that's when she won the Nobel Prize. She grew up in Pakistan, and education has always been an important part of her life because her father, who was a Pakistani diplomat and activist, also owned private schools. So Malala used to run a blog under a different name about how it was to live under the Taliban, all right? Because the Taliban was a form of government that didn't want girls being educated. She, of course, believes that every child, boys and girls, should be educated, all right? And unfortunately, in 2012, she was shot in the head for her beliefs by an extremist, a terrorist, member of the Taliban. She woke up 7 days later in a hospital in London, England, and she made such a recovery that in July 2013, on her 16th birthday, she gave a speech before the United Nations on the importance of education and educating children. So imagine just being a regular child and having to give a speech when you're 16. That scares most teenagers right there. How about going through everything she's gone through and giving a speech in front of the United Nations? Incredible. And if you ever get a chance to read her book, I Am Malala, check it out. Fantastic book. Very, very inspiring woman. Okay, the last record is also very important to me. It is the world's largest pizza. And this was created by Dovilio Nardi in Rome, Italy in 2012. It's a huge pizza. It's 1,261 square meters. That's how big it is. That's how much area it covers. All right. Now, how did they cook it? I have no idea how they cooked it. But they would cut it up and they fed it to all kinds of people, and that's amazing. But whew, that's a lot of pizza. I don't know if they're going to make a bigger one than that, because that record has, now it's a few years old. All right. So those are all the 5 records. I've given you the answers, given you the questions. Now let's go over the answers, okay? Number 1, what country was Lee Redmond from? United States. What form of transportation did I mention with the fingernail story? A school bus. How tall was Robert Wadlow by age 5? He was 163 centimeters tall. Imagine. Number 4, how much does Jyoti Kisanji Amji weigh? Only 5.4 kilograms. Number 5, what dreams did she accomplish? Traveling and acting. Number 6, where did Malala Yousafzai grow up? Pakistan. Number 7, how old was she when she spoke at the United Nations? She was 16 years old on her 16th birthday. Woo! And how many square meters was the largest pizza? 1261. So 1,261 square meters. Wow, I'm getting hungry. All right, everybody. So that's all the questions and answers. And if you've made it this far, you are incredible. And I'm going to give you a secret code. The secret code is, I want to break a world record. So if you send that to me in a message on Instagram, don't write it down here because it's a secret. Shh. All right? Send that to me in a message on Instagram, and I know that you've made it this far, and I know you are a fantastic student. I want to give you a special encouragement, all right? And I want to know who you are. Okay, everybody, so that's it for now. If you want to keep listening, I'll move to the middle here, and I'm going to put some more links here. Other videos, if you want to keep watching, keep listening, learning. My best students, they watch 3 videos per day at least. All right, everybody, that's it for now. Until next time, see you later.